This is going to be pretty quick. Just a couple of things on my mind. One is this new coach of mine, which was one of the featured coaches in the Sarah Farman story. This is my new favorite coach, Nightcap Bar. It just, I don't know, to me, it just exudes romance, you know? There with a slinky girl, you know, in your tuxedo having a cocktail on the way home from the opera or the theater or something. I love it. It has that Pullman lighting, but it's not painted Pullman colors. I don't know, maybe somebody knows something about it. Although I don't really know my coaches one from another that well. I don't believe it is a Pullman because the colors are reversed on those Pullman coaches that I just recently got. Instead of blue on the bottom and gray on the top, they're blue on the top and gray on the bottom. But I just think this little Nightcap Bar is wonderful. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm running it with my rake of Inner City 125 Mark IIIs. I can't run it all the way around right now because the track is under construction over here, so there's a limit to how far it can go. There's a couple other things. These little items like this scale are fun. And I don't know if you've ever noticed it before, but there is I'll bring the support for the camera down here. There is a cigarette machine down here, which would be appropriate. Oops. There's a cigarette machine down here, which would certainly be appropriate for the 1967 or so. There were plenty of cigarettes. There it is, right in there. I did a lot of research. You probably can't read it, but it does say, it says cigarettes. Something got glued on there. Let's see if I can get the camera in. I took that off of some pictures that I found on the internet of old cigarette machines of about that era, and I processed the image and stole the cigarettes from it, and I really like that. I think it's very cool. As you know, I used to be a smoker. Smoked for 43 years. The other thing I'm going to show you is where the construction's going on. I'm actually waiting for the glue to dry right now. I had to replace a piece of track in there. For some reason, in my wisdom, and sometimes I wonder where it went, I had a joint right here. Well, that just didn't work well, and it sort of, they rode up to the joint and then they dropped off at the other side, and it was no ending problems. And I finally decided today that was gonna go, and I would have a straight piece of track from there all the way to there. I added some little bushes or weeds or something or other, some sort of green stuff hanging from the side of that cutting. And I was thinking about doing it over here, but I haven't yet. So let me show you the other things that I was been working on. Been working on my weathering. See if I can learn this skill. I'm going to bring the Class 47 and its rake of wagons around, plus my favorite brake van, which is on the tail. You can, I didn't do anything to the locomotive. Honestly, I'm afraid of the locomotives. There they come. I don't know how far I can bring this up because I'll hit that area with fresh glue. I don't know if you can see that or not. There might be more light up here. That's my favorite brake van because I was able to fit a light on the back. Here, I'll show you the other ones too. There, that's better. Now you can see it. I'll back them up. Not too bad. I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing exactly. Just sort of trying to, not these. I did these a long time ago. Just ignore that. There comes the next one. So I did that one. I did this one. I guess I didn't do that one. I think I meant to. Ran out of paint or something. Did this one. Did this one. Did this one. I think we're about to have a derailment here. Pull forward just a little. Stretch out the couplings. I'll go ahead and back up. Just one more. These I did not do. Has anybody else tried these? I like mine. It's been really handy since I've been doing the track weathering. It's good for cleaning. I can make the first pass or two with this, and then it has different pads on there. These are the intermediate pads. It has some felt pads if you want to put solutions in there. And then it has some less coarse pads for, you know, just for everyday maintenance. I still use my rubber, and I still use, by rubber, I mean this, which I've been using for quite a while. And once a month or so I send around the CMX wagon with some Goo Gone, and that between all the three of them, but mostly this for the heavy cleaning. And it's great because it'll go down between stuff. It goes between things really nicely. So I like that. Then one more item of interest. While I was doing all the track weathering, I kept thinking to myself, there must be somebody out there that makes weathered track that's already weathered. And I started looking on the internet. Back that off. It's already weathered. You have to clean the top off, the running surface off, here's a piece I cut. I used it over there. That was the first piece I've actually used. I think I got 10 pieces for 40 bucks or something like that. But yeah, you know, if you don't want to get the airbrush out or have to paint your rails, this would be the cat's meow. The last thing I thought I'd mention, I'm gonna have to back that train out of there. The other cool thing I've found this week is these Stanley boxes. $5.97. So what is that? About 3 pounds or something or less? It's amazing. It's got a couple of little compartments there to store stuff. I haven't really been using it that long to get all that stuff full, but inside got a little tray, and then down on the bottom you got more storage. For that kind of pricing, I don't think you can beat it. So that's my other little treasure for the week. I am trying to put together, move down here, trying to put together some Frankenstein rakes. I know you probably don't like me calling them that, but I was taking notes while I was watching some 80s videos, and I was amazed at what all I saw. Blue and grays. That one over there is not inner city. That one is. And then the maroon coaches. Some of these are Hawksworths. I don't know if those belong in there or not, but I tried to make the freakiest, crazy looking rake that I could come up with. I'll bring it around out in the open so you can see it. I'll bring it through that corner over there. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Probably out of focus. I'll bring it through Shell Hill for a close-up. Pretty wild rake. One of the cool things about this coach in the back, I gotta show you. It's gonna be wobbly. It's got a window, and there's a guy in there. Well, but that's about it. So, check you next time. Bye.